Hi and welcome to today's episode of Sip Souls. It's been a while, so I'm happy to be back, and I'm back with um, maybe not an ideal position because I have cheated a bit because I know some of the ideas in this position already because it was a composition made by Ben Provoost, inspired by some games that have recently been played, about which Ben wrote some columns. Um, but I really wanted to do this position because Ben is the initiator of Damkunst, drafts art, if you would translate from Dutch to English, which is quite a new platform. It exists for less than 2 years now, I think, on which several grandmasters have published analyses of their games and other games, and also recently drafts columns from Ben Provoost, and actually mine as well have been published there. Those are in Dutch. And as a third aspect, also compositions are placed there. So actually, this is the website, as you can see. Yeah, nice modern look with pictures and a lot of interesting content. So I really invite you to have a look there, and I will definitely put a link in the description. So for now, I will just get to this position. As always, pause the video if you'd like to have a try yourself. And yeah, I think I'm going to start and hit the timer. So I wrote a little description. The position is authored by the initiator of Donkunst. On this Dutch and English platform, analyses, drafts, columns, as well as compositions are published regularly. In this puzzle, white plays and wins. The endgame is challenging. So there's a little warning there, not to think too lightly about the endgame. Yeah, when you look at this position, you can already see that there are only very limited possibilities for white to actually make a combination. Also, there are no real forcing moves. So yeah, this move is very obvious, and this was also the how do you say this? The main idea of the game this position was based on. So I'm sure that's going to be the first move. And I also see the second one, which is quite surprising. But then what will happen is white goes to king, but black is able to catch the king. Sorry. And yeah, there's going to be an end game. And to give you some time to look for this second move after black taking, then white taking 3, black going to king, I will try to focus a little bit on the end game and see if I can already find some variations. But yeah, afterwards I will actually perform this move so you can follow along with solving instead of just having to look at this starting position. So the position that's left is, I think, 4 against 3. Yes, it is, but the pieces are quite far apart, so It's hard to find all variations just looking at the 4 against 3. But I will have to try, of course. And maybe a bit similar to one of the puzzles of by Rule Boomsa, which I solved, black out at 47. Again, here it's also one of the main challenges is to find the best black defense. So I think it's actually time to show the combination. So of course, this is the first move. And now black takes 2 to king. In case you didn't spot the combination, yeah, this is the moment to have another look, because the next move is the key move, a very nice idea, 27-22, to create a majority, to use this piece on 8, to take another piece and simultaneously create a stopping piece for this for the black king, because now obviously you'll play it like this, and the last move 36-41, taking 4 to king. Now this king is quite cheap, just one piece, but black's able to take it immediately. So let's say 2-7 and 9-13, and this is the 4 against 3 I was talking about. Mm. Yeah, and I wonder where exactly the difficulty is here. One thing that's always important in this kind of low amount of pieces position is that you can sometimes sacrifice a piece in order to get winning opposition. And one variation I already saw is like this: 42, 38, 40-19, 233. That goes to 24. White can actually sacrifice, and black takes here and play 48-43. And afterwards, if black plays at some point 25-30, we sacrifice, creating this this opposition. While these pieces are also in opposition already. So yeah, I think that's one important variation like this, with this sacrifice. Because I'd like to keep my base pieces as long as possible in these variations, and that's why I think 42-38 is the most logical move. So at least now we know that black shouldn't just move to 24. And black also has 2 other pieces, of course, of which 25 is the most active one. Could proceed to square 34. Yeah, and this does quite hinder white because um, if I go to 34 on the next move, black goes to 34 and suddenly cannot be stopped. So variation will go like this here, and probably a small intermezzo playing with 49. But then this variation is different already because I don't have the same sacrifice with sorry with the same opposition idea. So yeah, there is another. Yeah, there are just other variations. So I will have to check those a little bit. And by the way, the position is called Capture the King. I asked Ben for a name, and this is what he came up with. So we already caught one black king during the combination here in this shot. But I imagine black somehow is able to get to another king, and maybe that's where the name comes from. Yeah, it's always also the question at what point piece on 6 becomes active, because white's always able to mirror his moves, let's say with piece 46. So white's always able to stop this piece and create this opposition here. The question is, when exactly is it relevant? Another logical move to start with, by the way, is 48-43, because this allows white to block the piece on 30 on square 39, after which piece on 42 will only become active after piece 13 moves, because this will be quite yeah, good opposition with pieces here and here. So this maybe forces more of black's moves than this one, because indeed I don't see how to win exactly after here 13 becomes active. Let's say 48, 43 to 24. Now white has to move, which yeah might be unlucky, because if you move 48, then black will go here, and there's like a strange kind of stalemate where yeah, black forces will try to break through at any point. Actually, not really a stalemate, because black can make progress. So that's why I'm considering now this move to start with. Yeah, not quite so easy as Ben already mentioned. The endgame is challenging indeed. I'm not tempted yet to really start trying to make moves to find a solution. I do want to look a little bit longer. And yeah, some variations. This also breaks down into a 4 against 2 endgame. Let's say this move to 30, then black takes with 13 to 23. White stops at 33, and then piece 6 joins. So at that point, white is here and black is here, and black is able to sacrifice one piece and go to king with this one. And yeah, the question is whether these endgames are winning. Usually they are not if black and white are uh, get promoted to king simultaneously. I do see one variation which kind of looks like a solution. Mm, but to know whether it's the only win, I'm not sure. So in fact, I would like to start with this move to 19. No, so black responds to 30 first. I block at 44. I go to 19, go to 33, to 24. Then I'll play. Um, let me think. Yeah, to 40, to 40. And now black has an important choice to make whether to attack, force me to 34, and then sacrifice and break through, or to not to attack and so yeah, black is here. If you can follow me, and white is here. Yeah, basically these pieces have approached. Because if black delays and plays 6-11, white has time to give piece 48. After which attacking is not possible anymore because of just exchanging 43, 49. Then black's only move is to continue with piece 11. Now I wonder whether that will be enough. The problem is it might be enough to get the draw. Because again, to check. Well, actually some interesting variations. It might be crucial one. And I think I see a kind of solution there. So I want to start playing some moves. So what I think is this move. Black has to be active here. White blocks. Yeah, black tries to break through on this wing, so we go here. And now this move. Now if black wants to sacrifice immediately, I think the 4 against 2 is just too easy to win for white with these beautiful base pieces. And yes, one of the main variations I wanted to show. Black breaks through, and now attacking is not even possible because white can capture the king like this. 42-47 with a winning opposition. And what's funny is that even this move is winning here. Like you delay one move, but since black is... Oh no, it's not winning actually. Sorry, it's losing. So not like this, not like this. It's too fancy, too fancy. So you really need to play 48. Yeah. So that's why playing there seems to be losing. So it really has to be 6-11. Then white indeed plays here to prepare this exchange. And black has to advance like this. And now, or did I mess up? No, I think it's correct. I think it's correct. And now there seem to be two variations, still 30-35, and exchange is just winning for white. Even though maybe it's just one move winning here. No, it should be possible, but at least this is winning. Otherwise, maybe a 33-29. But the two most important moves for black are first 22-27. And I think just breaks down to 1 against 4 endgame. 43-49. Black attacks, has to sacrifice. And now white can simply promote on square 4. Black has only forced moves, and here, oh, black makes a draw. So this is not good. So maybe here it's already problematic. Okay, then I have to improvise a little bit. After 22-27. Yeah, it might be that position is already a draw here. I'm sorry then. Because, yeah, suppose white plays to 35, to 44. And now any of the two sacrifices should be a draw, probably here. And black's just in time before white can do anything. All right, so this is actually variation to look out for. I don't know what went wrong there. I really thought that white would be in time here. I don't see any other ways here for white to avert the draw. So this means we cannot afford to play this move, I think, 48-43. But if we continue 46, then at some point this endgame will turn into a draw like this. And yeah, black is just goes to king way too fast. So it seems like, in fact, this move is too slow. So I better try 48. But of course, I would prefer to just calculate the win already. Should have another go. And I wonder what Ben is thinking watching this video. I told you this was difficult. So we should probably go to another ending. Yeah, I think this move 48 is better because black again plays to 30 and then to 23. The game is probably over because white doesn't have to move piece 37. So this would be a draw after this breakthrough. White can just wait with this move. Now after 22, 27 or 23, 28, white just plays 44, 40 and 40, 34 and there's nothing. So black has to go to the edge. Now this move is just yeah, just the same actually, just a different move order. So it seems that black actually has to play something else. Maybe again to 24 is an idea. But now it's a little bit different because this piece is already to 39 and piece on 49 is still there, which ensures that yeah, after 30, 35 we can just block the black pieces like this, and that's why this position is just over, because this piece will always be blocked by a piece on 46. So perhaps black has to activate piece 6 right now, because if white mindlessly goes to 32, then again black has this sacrifice on the next move. I might have to check this endgame, but it doesn't seem. I mean, white is one move earlier to king. I mean, when white gets a king, black will also promote. So mostly white should try to counter these squares, but I don't see how you can do that simultaneously. Yes, I think here this is also not the solution. Interesting. So these pieces on 13 and 25 are giving me quite a headache. How do I keep them in check? Probably I was already in some variants on the right track, but I may have missed a key move. Well, I do have one idea, is that when we proceed from this variation, 48, 43, so I mentioned that this move may be difficult, but I don't have to react right away because as I showed, this position with white pieces after this move and these moves looked quite enough to win. So it would mean that this is a good move here. So this position we discussed as winning. This doesn't help either. Now simply 43.29. So this suggests I have to find another defense for black. Let's make this. Where did I find the win? Yeah, this move 43.28. Let's make this the main line. See if I can find another defense for black after 48.43. Play 25.30 to 49. Yeah, another way for black is not to try and break through on this wing, but to bring these pieces to the other wing, maybe even via 27 and 26. So after 13.19, looks like white can just always construct this position with pieces here, here, and here, and there's nothing black can do. So black might actually need to resort to an attack on this wing. So let's try something like 6.11. So this move might be interesting because again after 37, 32, black can go to 23. It's not the position we wanted. After this move, I don't see how black can avoid this next move and then get completely stuck. So it could also be that this 25-30 is just a time loss, and it's better to activate piece 13. I don't know. But now this seems to me such a strong move that 25-30 is forced, because after 19, 24 and 44, black makes no progress on this wing. Quite tricky. So again, it's also about finding the defense for black here. Let me just check the position after the king. There's nothing else black can do, right? No, this is the only way to catch the king. So it's really about this position. So I think 48-43 is correct. 25-30 I think is also correct. Maybe here black can deviate. It's possible to bring this piece to 22 as well. Now it threatens to go to 23, so white has to react. Now to 22. This might be something for black if you can occupy 27 and then approach to 26, because this move 27-31 is always quite annoying for white. Yeah, this looks a bit better as an attempt to defend. Even though 38-32 and then bringing piece 49 to 38 seems quite strong. Because when you calculate in these positions, it's always nice if you can just scale down the possibilities by, for example, now ignoring this opposition. Then you only have to focus on the left side of the board, and yeah, looking at the left side of the board, now there's nothing black can do. Exchanging will simply lose, and after 16-21, 46-41, yeah, the next white move will always be the same. And yeah, there's just simple opposition again between these two pieces and these two pieces. So going to square 22 immediately also is too limiting for black. Perhaps black has to spread its chances. Because now if white moves here, black can suddenly run run in this direction. And yeah, I also have to keep this possibility of this configuration. So I better play 46. Let's see. So now after 1822 again, white has the option to play 38, 32 and bring 49. After this move we still have these two continuations. So it seems like there's only one way to deviate from it. Let's go to 21 now. Now this move looks logical. Because still you have this option, but now black can turn to 23. And it actually looks like a draw. Are we sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because here these pieces again are just too active. If I attack, yeah, even this should be a clear draw. Another way would be 33 to go to 33, allow this move and now go for this endgame, but also here black is just too quick to go to king. So yeah, this seems like a challenge again. Yeah, and one of the things that are not helping white is that this opposition after 33-28, as I said, always try and check giving away a piece for opposition, but here in fact black has winning opposition. So another plan would be to try and attack this piece on the right side of the board, but don't think it will help white. Now we have to walk away, but here white just has no way to counter this move 27-31. Alright, so what does this mean? It means that 17-21 is quite an annoying move. Maybe it's better to force a bit more. I actually see a useful idea now, which is 49-44, because after 1823, 49-44, white does have this idea of sacrificing and getting the opposition right. So this is actually very nice. Yeah, black will obviously lose. So this is actually quite limiting for black. Also because now I'm yeah, getting more active. So suppose black waits. This already forces 30-35. After this move, still white can sacrifice. So black should play on the other wing. Now white is at least a bit more flexible in the way it will find the position here. Yeah, it seems to me that it's just winning after going to 36. So it doesn't really matter. And now black is locked out like this, or maybe this way. Yeah, for example, 37 and now to 28, and after going in between, you just walk away, creating another opposition. So yeah, this seems to be quite strong. So maybe after all, 25-30 is not really a good idea. Or we have to find another defense after 13-19 and 42-38. I really wouldn't know how. Or maybe this 2-for-2 opposition is in fact the author's intention, and capturing the king is just about taking the black king with the combination shot 41-1. Yeah, I don't see any other obvious ways for black to defend. So one of the main ideas is that if black goes to 23, white can just always sacrifice and exchange. That's quite important. Let's maybe try once more. Now we actually did it via this way usually. So now we played 42-38. Yeah, I don't see anything what black can do against this white structure. This just seems winning to me. And after this move, 13-18, I played to 38. Yeah, again, I didn't find any variations in which black's able to defend. So I think it's actually time to maybe call it and yeah, propose this as my solution with the main variation maybe yeah, something like this, 25, 30 to 39, and then indeed with this key move 49, 44, forcing oh no, not at this moment, of course, because now 1924 is a good move, and black will be too quick. So my main, it's always hard to remember all the correct variants. So where did I have this idea of the double sacrifice? Yeah, here I think this was the moment to play this move 49-44 to make sure that if black takes this this direction, then there is this 2-for-2 sacrifice, 2-for-1 sacrifice with the double opposition. And if black goes via square 22, then the main idea is to block on 36. Yeah, so I think this might be the, well, let's say intended solution. I can also go via this square, of course. With this ending position, I will make this the main line. And I think the video is quite long, but I will briefly check with the engine just to see if it's correct. I will stop the timer and check. If you watched all the way through, congrats. It's been quite a long haul again. Of course, this combination is correct. We catch the king. So I haven't seen another capturing the king variation. 2-7 and 9-13, and well, the scan engine also is not too sure about this 3 against 4, but now it has seen, indicated by this hashtag, that there is a forced winning, and indeed it shows 48-43. Actually gives 6-11 as a first move. Let me first check my variation. So 25-30. Indeed, it plays 43-39, 13-18, and I suggested this as a key move, but scan also likes 42-38, but there I did see some problems after 6-11. You can still play 49 here apparently. Yeah, maybe that indeed doesn't make a difference. Yeah, but obviously this 2-for-2 opposition is winning. So I'm still a little bit at a loss whether I found the main variation. Let's just follow scan here, 6-11. I saw 43-39, even though there might be different ways. Something like this. No, actually I would still play 49 here maybe. Wouldn't that be winning? No, apparently not. After 11-17 this piece is too active, and now black can go to 24. So okay, maybe this indeed is necessary. And then 13, 18. No, I don't really know how to find the author's intention here. I think I found some good variations, but I don't know if it's really the intention. So indeed here, played like this. I should maybe check them. See if I made any mistakes. Yeah, this seems to be correct as a... Oh wait, I missed this variation. Did I? Hmm, seems like I did, right? So I talked about this, and I talked about 23, 28, 44, 40. I didn't talk about this sacrifice. So maybe here is a sharp way to win. If there is, I'm sorry. Then it means again I missed. Let me just switch off the engine and try and find myself here. So what I see is that after this move, there is again 2 for 2 opposition. So black has to go to 35. Yeah, now what's most logical is this move, maybe to 27. Black goes in between again. White will go to sacrifice for a 2 for 2 opposition. So black has to attack here. Now we can just possibly catch the king like this. And another one here. And white just has this move and this move. So what happened is that nature was calling. I had to briefly go and come back. But before I started again discussing the position, the solution, I forgot to unmute myself. So I lost the audio of the recording. I'm just going over the variations once again. And yeah, mainly wrapping up, showing that indeed in this variation, black is going to king 2 times and also is caught again 2 times. So indeed, the title of this video, Capture the King, is quite apt. It happened 3 times, once in the combination and twice in this endgame. And with that, yeah, I think I would like to thank you for watching. If you made it all the way again, it's been a long video again, then well done. It was quite challenging again because it was mainly about finding the defense for black, and in the end I didn't succeed. I missed this sacrifice, which turns the position into a 4 against 2. But it's a nice position, nice solution, and I would like to thank Ben once again for sending it to me. And um, yeah, thank you for watching. I'll try my best, better next time. Also, if you have some feedback, let me know in the comments, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.